Hello, good people. Welcome to Raw Vegan Rising. My name is Shane Sterling. In this video, we're going to talk about how to gain weight on a raw vegan diet. So let's get first things first here. When we are transitioning to a raw vegan diet, if we are trying to eat healthier, we are most likely going to need to go through a detoxification process to get off of the junk, to get off the acidic foods, to get off the mucus-forming foods. Most of the time, people are going to do juice cleansing or water fasting or some sort of detoxification protocol to get ready to transition to raw foods. So this is a cleansing process. This is a detoxification process. When we transition to raw foods, our body has to clean out. Our body has to shed a lot of waste in preparation of rebuilding and regenerating. So this is not the time to gain weight. It's really important to differentiate the two sides of the spectrum. One is detoxification, cleansing, transitioning, allowing your body to adapt to raw foods. The other side of the spectrum is regeneration, health, vitality, rebuilding, gaining weight. They're two separate phases. So the first phase is transitioning. During this phase, we can have cleansing symptoms that are not very pleasant. Mucus dripping out of our head for months on end, headaches, rashes, skin problems. We can have flare-ups of old chronic illnesses, herpes, viruses. Things flare up, funguses, old injuries, we feel all these things. Our body is like trying to get rid of stuff. In fact, our health problems that lead us to a raw vegan diet can often become worse before they get better. I coach so many people through the process of transitioning to raw food and doing juice cleansing, and they're freaking out because their, candida or their viruses are flaring up. And they're like, I thought I was supposed to be getting better, but I'm getting worse. And they get scared. Yeah, people get scared from the detox symptoms, and it turns a lot of people away from the progress they're making. Now, on the other side, once our body is fully transitioned, once we have adapted to eating raw foods, we know how to eat raw foods without cravings, without struggles, without digestion problems, then we can start to focus on, well, how do I really truly create vigor, vitality, stamina, health, strength in my body? That includes working out. So how are we going to gain weight on a raw vegan diet? Well, it's going to be from eating adequate amounts of calories. And in addition, putting our body under load. We got to get in the gym. We got to do some squats. We got to do some deadlifts, some bench press. And even women who have, maybe not lifted weights in the past are going to seriously benefit from some resistance training, strength training. That can be take different forms. Pilates and yoga are strength training. But really, when you put your body under load, we can't become all muscle bound. Not even men can become muscle bound unless they're taking steroids. So this image we have from our mainstream culture, the health and fitness industry, of ultra muscular men, it's steroids. Anyone who's in the fitness industry or the fitness model industry is taking steroids 100% guaranteed. That's not the image of health. That's an image of toxicity, inflammation, acidosis in the body. It might look aesthetically attractive for a period of time until that person has health issues or comes off the steroids and loses all their muscle mass. What is sustainable is being strong, lifting weights, doing resistance training, progressive overload where you increase weight over time to get stronger, and that's what creates muscle mass. When you first start lifting weights or putting your body under load or resistance, you feel weak and you feel incapable of doing it. Like, oh, this is hard. But the longer you do it, the more acclimated your body becomes, and you start to put on some muscle mass and you start to look good and you start to feel good. The real key is longevity and sustainability and health and vitality. We're going to be naturally healthier when we have some muscle mass on our body. We're going to look and feel better. We're going to have more confidence. So it's worth putting on some muscle to get that result. And that takes work, it takes dedication, it takes commitment, it takes time at the gym, it takes time at the yoga studio or at the Pilates studio, and really committing to your well-being and health. Now, if you're coming from a raw vegan diet and you're just transitioning and you're maybe thinking you're ready to start working out, I highly recommend having calories before the workout. So for me, I do a big smoothie, maybe two. I fill my 64-ounce Vitamix container with the ingredients, and I make like a 64-ounce smoothie. That's like 2 quarts before I work out. And then I often have a big meal or another smoothie when I get home from my workout. So I've fueled my body to work out, and then I fueled my body to recover from the workout. That's gonna create muscle mass. That's gonna create an aesthetic body, an aesthetic physique, an aesthetic look. So there's no reason to be skinny on a raw vegan diet. There's no reason to let yourself go and lose all your muscle mass. When we come off of fasting, when we come off of juice fasts or water fasts, we can often be at lower body mass percentages, but lower weight, and if we just let ourselves hang out in that zone, we're gonna be one of those malnourished looking, skinny raw vegans that we're all afraid to look like, okay? But there's no reason to look like that. All we have to do is take a little bit of care, get ourselves in the gym, do some working out. Look, nobody likes working out. It's hard, but if we don't work out, it's even harder because our body deteriorates and we lose our faculties. If you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. So it's easier to work out and put in the time every single day than it is to have that low self-esteem and the questioning of, am I doing this right? Or the questioning of, am I going to, just wither away here on a raw vegan diet? That's what it is. Nobody wants to be skinny. No one wants to look malnourished. No one wants to look, unhealthy. So we got to take command of our life and do what it takes to be healthy, which isn't just a healthy diet, isn't just a raw vegan diet. It's the whole picture. It's meditation, it's clean water, it's exercise, it's positive thinking, it's affirmations, it's telling ourselves, that we love ourselves. It's having good conversations in our head that keep us feeling good, and a positive outlook on the world, being in service to others. When we are in service to the world, when we're in service to a project or something, a cause bigger than ourselves, it creates true fulfillment. And that shows in the eyes, that shows in the light of your heart that you are contributing, you're, making a difference in this world. And that really, really matters. We can't just attribute health to diet alone or working out alone. We all know people who eat great or work out and look great, but have bad attitudes. So it's the whole picture. We have to really take ourselves on and be responsible for the whole being, the holistic approach to our vibrancy and our vitality. And when we are vital, when we are truly shining and we have that confidence in our heart and that love in our heart, we can make a difference. We can show up. We can be prepared for anything that comes our way, and we can zip in there and we can, make the right comment at the right time, or, donate to the right cause at the right time that makes the right difference, that has the snowball effect that, changes everything, that changes our community, that changes our school, kids' school. We don't know, but it's that vitality in your mind when you're ready and you're on it and you're on point, and you feel that divine connection, and that divine connection allows you to be ready for what is asked of you. If you're toxic, if you're burdened by junk food and sludgy foods in your bowels, grains and bread, and cheese and oil, fried foods, like vegans love their fried foods. I used to. How are you going to be ready? How are you going to be ready to do the dance with life when it's asked of you, So that's my message. Take care of yourself, work out, put on muscle by eating calories and putting your body under load. It's the only way to gain muscle. It's the only way there ever has been to gain muscle. And it's what you need to do. It's what I do. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So thank you for being on this video with me. I appreciate it. I hope you like that. I hope that's helpful for someone who's looking for how to be motivated to put on muscle mass or change their physique or change their appearance and not be so down and skinny and malnourished looking, okay? It's in the mind. Take control. Give this video a thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you think and what you've done if you've transformed your health and physique. I'd love to know. Chime in. Step forward and let's talk about it. And please subscribe to this channel so we can share more information about health, vitality, and changing the world, stepping forth to our highest potential. It's what we all want. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one.